Wow. Oh my gosh.
You have to leave me a comment after you watch this reaction and share your opinion of what you thought about this performance with everybody. I can't wait to hear about it.
Oh wow. Oh my.
Is he puking?
Oh my gosh.
I think he's puking.
비스테이지 밟아보니까 괜찮았어요. 괜찮았는데 조심은 해야 돼요. 제가 춤을 춰봤거든요. 추 정도는 아닌데 근데 막 빡세게 추면 안 될 것 같아. 그치? 그러니까 그럼에도 불구하고 빡세게 추는 애들이 있으니까 이제 발가락으로 힘을 꽉 주고 정국이랑 지민이 조심하라고. 네. 양쪽 두 분? 조절을 하라고 조절을. 원래 정국이만 없었을 땐 정국이는 빠지고 정국이는 인터뷰 때만 들어오는 거였는데 이제 지금 정국이 지민이가 빠져버리면서 괜찮아 내가 빨리 나갈게요.
Oh, okay, wait. So they're speeding it up. At first I was like, their voice. Wait, what? So they're speeding the audio up, so it's like that kind of like chipmunk noise.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, at first I was like, wait,
I was confused too.
원래 이 팀이라는 게 원래 리스크를 지고 가는 거야. 까지는 좀 몸 관리를 하고 고색자 올라갈 거야.
Wow, oh my gosh.
생일까지 좀 이렇게 좀 밋밋하게 살면 좀
Oh man.
약간 그럼 뭐 때문에 사냐 약간 이런 거 같기도 하고요. 데뷔하고 나서 제일 행복했을 때
Wait. What was it? The happiest?
약간 그럼 뭐 때문에 사냐 약간 이런 거 같기도 하고요. 데뷔하고 나서 제일 행복했을 때
네가 봐도 붙었어?
I debuted, so like maybe like right after they came out was when he was the happiest.
And it seems like after then it was just a downhill. Is that
kind of
picking up too?
Seems like kind of what he was.
That's what I took from. Hello. That's what I took from what he said.
Okay. Wow.
Jeez.
So interesting. I mean, you would think people at such a level of fame would be always happy and it only goes up, but according to him, it seems like it's just going downhill, which is kind of sad.
Like I remember when I was out in LA and you're just surrounded by celebrity, and I know you can speak to this too, but it's like you get an inside look to realize that okay, fame and money is not a path to happiness. Those two don't necessarily correlate.
Right.
Yes.
What do you think?
I agree, and honestly, it is like it's actually like sad to see, because I think people that just are in awe of BTS and just like follow them and like idolize them, like they only see their the performance side.
Yes.
And like what they put into like being as great as they are, but they don't see the behind the scenes. You know what I mean? They just see BTS. It makes me sad to see, because it's like they're icing their feet and nobody knows. They're just like there and ready to just like, you know, take in the performance. But there's so much more.
Oh man. It's like extreme pain.
Oh my god.
Holy.
비행기가 2시간 반. 공항까지 1시간. 비행기 2시간 반. 1시간.
그때 내가 너희들한테 그 글러스 부탁했는데 그때 교통사 났었나? 아 맞아. 그때 배달하다 교통사 났어. 왜? 아 그게 그 거기 있는 그 오토바이 아니야? 가사에 배달하다가 사고 빵 났어 4번에서. 배달하다가 사고 빵 났어. 진짜 눈을 뜨니까 이게 바퀴가 요 앞에 이렇게 있는 거. 진짜 눈 딱 떠. 야 너무 아픈데. 그러니까 말려 들어갔어 차 안에. 이게 아프지.
Wow.
체력이 없어서 덜 느껴질 것 같긴 하고. 이게 쌓이니까 데미지가 계속. 고질병 같은 거지. 니네가 이 직업을 갖고 있는 미안하게 생각한다면서 일부러 그러는 거 아닌 거 알지?
It's like, and you only sometimes see the outside of things. You don't see what really goes on behind the scenes of this kind of stuff.
제 자신이 좀 노력을 해서 더 빠르게 올라가고 싶었어요. 근데 이제 작년부터 투어를 시작하면서 어쨌든 내가 잘하는 것도 중요하지만 사람들한테 빠른 속도로 성장하고 있는 걸 좀 보여주고 싶었고, 근데 또 그렇게 열심히 하려고 하는데도 좀 잘 안 되는 부분이 좀 지금까지도 많이 답답했었어요.
Oh wow.
I love the transparency on that.
Yeah.
Very honest.
Yeah.
앞뒤로 다 바를 거예요. 네, 가슴도 하고. 제 생각에 좀 지금 올라야지
Oh my gosh, that. That's like right after a show.
그 치과에서 많이 하던 건데. 더 조심해야 되는 거 알지? 어? 더 조심해야 되는 거. 맞아 실밥이. 맞아. 진행해주고 고정해주는 게 이제 없잖아.
아직 안 아무것도?
그만큼 제 마음가짐이 편안해졌으니까 조금 달라지니까 관객분들도 저를 봤을 때 느끼는 게.
I love that.
Yeah, that's so true.
All those people. Wow.
And that's I talked about that a lot too, but that's the law of emotional transference as a performer, where it's like whatever I'm feeling when I'm up on stage, you're going to feel, the audience is going to feel. When we go to a show, if he is in pain, he's correct. It's like the audience is going to pick up on that.
Wow. I didn't know that.
힘들면 그걸 지켜보는 사람도 되게 힘들단 말이죠.
Shows what they do for their fans too. Like what they go through to put on a show for their fans, you know?
It's all love.
It's out of love.
그런 모습들을 보고.
That's really inspiring to think about. That's out of love, yeah. Wow.
되게 좀 다 같이 좀 힘들어지는 그런 상황이 되더라고요.
That kind of dedication for the fans. I mean,
Major respect. Major respect.
네가 무대에서 빡세게 하고 막 강하게 하고 이런 거 엄청 다 보고 와. 그리고 밴드도 다 보고 알고 하니까. 근데 네가 힘들면 그걸 조절할 줄 아는 것도 그것도 프로인 것 같아. 형은 그렇게 생각해. 너 그래가지고 너 만약에 거기서 진짜 못 들어가고 막 이렇게 해줄게 이런 거 그런 거 있을까요? 아 진짜로. 이건 너도 생각을 좀 해봐야 될 것 같아.
Hey, what's up? I just wanted to remind you that you can take that free singing lesson at any time. The link is in the description. You are going to be shocked. So hopefully I'll see you there after this reaction. All right, let's get back to it.
I can barely get up.
jeez. Oh my gosh. So, what are ways, like, you know, because you have so much going on, like, between your work, your content creation, studying, everything. And I think during this time, like, all of us, like, no one has gotten off without, like, a little bit of heightened anxiety, stress, whatever it is, right? And so, like, for you, what are some things that, like, you might do, or even tips that you can give to where kind of we can lower the anxiety levels, whether it be for singers out there, performers, because that's so important, or just people going about their daily lives. Like,
Absolutely.
go for it.
Beautiful question. So I appreciate you asking that. And it's something I can very much relate to. I mean, although I'm not a performer with singing, I do, like you just mentioned, put myself out there in so many means and ways. And it can be very physically as well as mentally exhausting, right? And that's what leads to that stress buildup and anxiety and all those emotions, which maybe you can relate to too, because right now it's COVID and people are all cooped up inside. It's a lot of stress and pressure just happening in the house. So I can definitely relate with a lot of what's happening, maybe not at the extreme levels at their level. At the same time, it's a very relatable thing. Now, some things that have helped me, which I would love to just share with you all as well, would be the first thing, which is taking a few conscious breaths, or just breaths that get you back in the present moment. You see, right before a performance or...
When you said, like...
There you go. But yeah, really just, let's say right before your performance, or in my case, when I'm making videos, right before, let's just say there's stress buildup or whatever is in your system, it's important to let it go. And how could you do that? One method is really just taking those breaths. So it's taking that nice deep inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. doing it nice and slow, whatever will help you is honestly all that you need. Really just to let that stress out of your system, I think is very, very powerful. And the second pointer I wanted to quickly add into this would be, I noticed how in most of the situations with their performances, they're all still inside, right? In some sort of stage or some sort of room. Yeah. Getting a sense of fresh air, taking a walk, being present, so like watching your steps, feeling your foot, for instance, touch the grass in your backyard even. That's what I do every single day, actually, in between breaks of school and editing and all that happens with the house. I'll just go take a quick second break outside, take some, what I like to call grass steps, and that instantly, literally grounds you. In addition to that, if you can do your breath work and just breathe and take those deep breaths, you'll come back anew. And at this point, it really comes down to what I've learned, which is being sustainable with your performances. Good, if you truly want to give it your all to the audience, then these things will really help you. So highly recommend these tips for you all.
That's so good. And not just in like everyday life, but also for all the singers and all the performers out there, because it matters. If you're not filled up and you're not re-energized, you're not going to give your best to your audience.
Wow.
You can just feel the exhaustion, you know, like even the way he's stepping, just limping. Is that water? What is that? No. Steam? Is that some steam? That's a steamer. Oh.
그렇게 안길래 어우 큰일 났다 생각은 했었죠.
You never see this on the performance stage.
This isn't. I was not expecting this.
Yeah.
나가줄까? 바지를 벗고 있는 게 낫지. 그날 나가주자. 크리스마스 뭐예요? 연말입니다. 크리스마스는 우리한테 없는 날이야.
와우.
추석은 있을 줄 알았어. 근데 이번 추석은 없다. 추석이 아마 우리가 뉴욕에 있을 거예요.
Seems like no breaks that they're having, right? Unfortunately.
No breaks.
오늘 끝나면 술 한잔 해야 돼. Secretary. Mr. Secretary 사무총장.
In one sense, it's so admirable of like what they give to their craft and what they give to the fans, and then in another sense, like you feel for them, and I'm like, you guys need a break.
Breaks are huge, absolutely.
Gosh.
And I wanted to give another quick tip that actually just popped to my mind as I was watching this. Seeing them read the script, something that's helped me a lot with releasing that stress and pressure that's within you is actually journaling. So taking a quick second, let's just say before your performance, writing down all those stressful and anxious thoughts that you have in your mind will in a way let it out, and you're able to see in paper what is actually happening in your mind. So that really helps you, again, just really get grounded, become present, let it out of your system. And then another bonus thing you could try out is after your performance, write a reflection, a quick, maybe couple of sentences, which would again just really further allow you to be more clear and even more reflective about how you could do better the next time. So
that's so good. I mean, I even can find for me like if I'm not journaling, and there'll be times where I do it and then I just get out of the habit. But when I do it, I find that my thinking is so much more clear, because otherwise, like I know even for me, like I can get caught sometimes and even just like thought loops. I don't even, sometimes I'm not even aware that they're even going on, and they take up, like if you think about how much energy that's taking up, even joy that can be robbing, if it's like just looping on something so silly and so dumb, and it's causing stress for me, and it doesn't even really matter. And then sometimes I don't even realize I'm looping on it. You know what I mean?
You nailed it actually on the spot. The loops that you mentioned, all that it takes to get out of that loop is awareness. And how do you become aware of your thoughts? Well, write it down. You write it down, now you're aware. You instantly stop that loop.
이거 형 외우려고요? 그냥 한 반 정도는 외워야 이제 안 보면서 할 거 아니야. 대단하다.
부담되죠. 그 차근차근히 거의 모든 사이즈를 다 겪어왔다고 생각하는데 막스부터 주경기장까지 확실한 거는 쉽지 않아요. 흔치 않은 경험들이니까 사실 그냥 생판 공연이나 이쪽 업을 안 하는 사람을 45,000명 앞에 세워 놓으면 보통 발발 떨죠.
Yeah. Wow.
Amazing.
But for your eyes, scare the stars above. I'll spend all that I have to keep you up. Yes, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there. I won't let down. No, you can count.